Hi there, Brian here, and welcome to today's video, which is just a channel update. So recently I haven't uploaded much or at all for about just over a month or so because I've just been really busy. I did mention in my last channel update video that I had a lot of things planned, things I'm trying to do in the background and get going. And for me it was fine, but it did get to a bottleneck where I kind of hit a bit of a wall. Well, not so much of a wall, you know, you hit a wall with yourself where you just do too much, you haven't done much for yourself, and you get a bit stressed. So I did have to take a week or so to just try and chill out. Did some nice bits, got myself back in track. But I thought, right, so the videos, because I knew they had ran out and I had to get some more done, but I said in my previous video I wanted to go down more professional route. I was saying I was thinking about uploading and doing another channel, but that was one thing I definitely realised I don't want more work thrown on me. So I just thought I'd take this and rework it, this channel. I mean, I have it all set up now, so, and I even got a little bit of branding going, all that sort of thing, you know. And yeah, so recently I've been making some videos. I've got quite a few coming up, changing the format slightly, redoing some of the videos now, because in my older videos you will see me doing things that are not very professional, touching my face while I'm messing with the drinks. So I want to try and portray it all a lot more professional, as you would be in a bar, you know. So I have got videos coming. There's quite a few actually at the moment. And then after that, what else am I doing? Well, in my actual life, I'm trying to head more into a professional bar person role rather than what I'm doing at the moment, which is just food and beverage, but not so much beverage. And you're, well, kind of controlled on that situation. There is no cocktails in there. You know, you just serve the drinks that are on the menu. Not so much fun. So I am trying to find a way of expressing that more out in the actual open, but that is one thing I've been doing, and that is really hard because basically you have to set up your own business if you're going to go self-employed, because a lot of places like to hire people for events and that, so but don't want you all the time, because the thing is, where I live, a cocktail bar person is not needed 24/7, so they don't want to pay for one 24/7, you know, which is fair enough. But anyway, because I don't mind what I do, I would just like to be able to express myself a bit more. So doing little events and stuff would be very nice. But anyway, so with that being said, that's taken a huge chunk of my time and money, because you have to buy all the equipment if someone's going to hire you. They've got the alcohol, you need the tools. So I ended up having to buy just pretty much triple of everything I've already got, so I can pack it up and have it all ready for taking away. That's expensive. And then what else have I been doing? Well, I've got both parts of my thing. I did say I would show everyone once they're all here, and that's not coming off now. There we go. So both parts of my qualification, which is nice. And also, with that being said, I also have paid for and everything my level 1 in wine I shall be attending in September. So more qualifications. And on top of that, while I've been doing all this, since February, I've actually been doing my level 1 in British Sign Language. So I get my qualification in British Sign Language, which, well, it's more helpful with work when you work in food and beverage. But it's handy, you know, especially these days. It is becoming one of those things, it is, people like someone with that under their belt, you know. So I've been doing that since February, and hopefully July is when I finish that. I'll be really happy to hopefully pass, you know. Hate to go through all that and then end up failing. But no, it's not too bad, and it's not, I have been quite enjoying it. Stressful, but, you know, so that's another thing I've been doing, on top of everything else, trying to set my own little business up, trying to setting up more qualifications. And I work, you know, I don't do this as a full-time job. This does not pay the bills. This does not pay anything. This is just something I started doing as fun. Now I've decided I'll use it to try and promote myself, to try and get a little bit of work in the area maybe, because as I say, for an employer, if they come and watch some of the videos, they might like a few of the cocktails and say like, oh, we'd like to have you in now and then. But that's, you know, all for the future. But yeah, so that's why I haven't uploaded over the past few weeks, couple of months, a month and a half or so, just because it's been so busy. And then trying to find time to actually fit in and do videos and stuff, and get the enthusiasm to do it. And on top of that, Elder Scrolls released Oblivion, didn't they? Shadow dropped that, and anyone who knows me know I'm a proper whore for the Elder Scrolls games, so it's really hard to not pick it up. Like, I did buy it, and it's taken up quite a bit of my time. But, you know, I've completed it now, so it don't matter. But anyway, back to the actual videos and that. So, as of this video, we'll be starting to upload regularly again. Sorry for the break, but as I say, it's just been quite chaotic in my personal life, doing everything and stressful. But finally everything's back on track. It was really nice taking a little bit of time to just put everything down and just say, let me just soak everything up for a bit. Actually went out, saw a live band, went and saw Pendulum live. They were brilliant. Yeah, really nice. Only bad thing, cocktails were terrible there. They were obviously bottled or canned, not very nice. After a few of them, you got that sickly belly feeling, you're like, no. And then with all that music pumping through, you're rattling your bones, it really does, you're like, by the time you leave, you're like, I'm actually glad now. But that being said, I will be going there again to see another band, Cradle of Filth, soon, so I'm actually probably going to try and avoid the cocktails, because they didn't really set with my summer very well. But, that being said, hopefully that explains to you what I've been up to and what's been going on. And as I say, coming up we have, I've got at least three at the time of recording, actual cocktail videos where I do a history, make it and taste it. And then following on from each of them, I do little how-tos where I do them as quick as I can. Well, I say as quick as I can, I'm talking, but a quick serve where I make the cocktail. I'm not doing all that explaining, just quick, make the cocktail as I would serve. These videos are going to be popping up as how to makes, and they'll only be like 2 to 3 minutes long, because any good bar person, if you're going to make a cocktail, 2 to 3 minutes is more than enough time for you to make a cocktail and serve it. But yeah, so that is coming. So anyway, I've waffled through what I've done recently. There is more shit, but you know, it's one of those things that some of the shit you don't want to chat with everyone about. So yeah, those are the main points and the things that really kind of affect the channel, because obviously if I can start getting some event work, I can film myself at the events. Also, I should really, when I'm going out drinking now, start actually filming these cocktail places, just so you can see what sort of things are about in my area. You know, if you're actually then on my social medias like Facebook and that, you can maybe send me pictures of things that you get in your areas. Probably better than around here, because, well, if you live in the city, definitely. City cocktails are lovely up in London. But anyway, that is the end of this video. That was just a quick channel update. And yeah, as always, hopefully that was informative for you. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Take care and goodbye.